Yes, I actually went for a walk with a friend.
Julius?
Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. It's going to be different tonight, very different. And it's going to, don't turn off or mute or whatever. It's going to be interactive. Um, we wanted to show you when we very first started what John did. Now, remember that John was a salesman. So when he did his marble plastering, he had a pitch book. And so when we joined Neolife, in those days, Golden Products, he designed a pitch book. And what was so super about the pitch book is that he had it done in French and he had it done in Zulu. So there were 3 copies of pitch books. So he would pitch someone with the English one, and then if he was a Zulu, then he would leave him with the Zulu one to go and pitch his friends, and vice versa with a French one. And I think that was mainly because Dominique had people in Mauritius.
No, but the car gods.
Oh, and the car guards, of course. Most of the car guards speak French, although the dialogue might be a bit different. But so that was basically why. And I thought it would be rather fun if I put out the challenge to you guys to do your own pitch book. Sean, put your phone away.
It's sitting right here.
Put your laptops away.
John Stanley's pitch book.
Put your laptops away. Oh dear, yeah. And then let's see your pitch books next week. So, Sean, can you bring it up?
Yep, that one. And there we go. Right. Yep.
Right. So what's so good about this is that it actually keeps you on track. So to start with, you tell them your story, but then you go, well, look, the fast fact is our Rand Circle is actually getting smaller every year. Now, I'm sure you guys agree. What we bought for 100 Rand last year doesn't even get a loaf of bread and a 2 liter of milk, and that's it. That's your 100 Rand gone. So people are actually getting poorer by 95% every year. Well, 95% of people are actually going to be needing an extra job or something, only a 5%, and I think it's even less than that nowadays, to go and get something, to find another job. And I'm not going to read it to you, but you can read it through yourselves. So most pensions, that's if you've got a pension. Most companies don't do pensions anymore. And John's pension, I think it was a retirement annuity, and that gives us, and when we opened that, this was in 1970, and it was a lot of money. Well, in today, being in South Africa, that was overboard. It wasn't here. Now, South Africa, he gets paid every 3 months 700 Rand and 90 cents. Now, if you were relying on that retirement annuity, good luck. It's not even a grocery shop. So it's actually quite bad. Okay. So the fact is that we are actually getting poorer by at least 5% every year. And I think it's more than that. Petrol price goes up. When it does come down, the food and the commodities just don't come down. Okay, next one. So what are people doing? People are starting to do part-time, and there's a lot of these going along. I don't think many people now are doing things like, well, they are. There's home industries, there's flea markets. A lot of people are working overtime and have got no time for their families whatsoever. Teachers are having extra lessons, and then there's door-to-door selling, and it's just too ridiculous. And there's so many networking going on at the moment. Myself, I've had 3 people show me different ways of networking where you can earn a lot of money. Yeah. Well, as a good friend of ours said, very skeptical. He is very skeptical. And so am I, because to me, that those all 2 of them look very like a pyramid to me. And the third one, I can't understand how you can get 6,000 Rand in the next 24 hours, if that's legal. And that is what has been promised. So, yeah, it's a lot of effort and not getting anywhere, hamster in a cage. People are just trying to make a quick buck, but generally easy. And money, as far as I know, does not come easy. You've got to work to get your money. So if you've ever been sick and tired of just being sick and tired of just putting away and not getting anywhere, you need something that's good, solid, been around for a long time, and with a track record. That's Sean. Otherwise, if you don't have something like that, then you're going to be behind economic bars. So let's break you free. Let's travel. What are you dreaming? Travel, education, cars, boats, travel. Again, I say travel. John and I wanting to go on another cruise, get out of debt. Lots of people are in debt nowadays. And your home, your cottage, own it. So, and I want to ask you a question. Is what you're doing now going to achieve all your dreams? Because if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. And for things to change, you've got to change. Otherwise, this time next year, everything will just be the same, if not worse than. So we've got to start thinking long term and work short term. Thanks, Sean. Next one. Right. Our business. It's not sales. Please bear with me here when I say it's not sales. We have introduced salespeople to this business, and really they don't do very well because they try and sell, and you don't have time to have a part-time job where you're selling. You're working full out for 8-9 hours a day. I don't know how you can go selling. So, yes. Okay. We are in over 50 countries, of which John and I are over about 12, of which 4 pay us. Golden Products, as you can see, it was Golden Products. Then it was GNLD, which is Golden Neolife Diamite. And then they changed to Neolife. They're very, very innovative. They're going with the terms. Everything is green, natural, not non-toxic and non-caustic. When we say natural, we don't mean pond scum. We mean natural food from our food source. So what we should be eating and the nutrition that we should be getting from our food is no longer there anymore. So that's what I mean by natural, is your food from your natural food that you should be eating, not dolomite or pond scum, that sort of thing, not at all. Okay, it comes from the food that you put on your table. And there's over 100 products. And the products, well, they speak for themselves. They've been going now for over 60 years. 1987, Eagle Team started and has been supporting us since then. And world-class support structure, everything you need. And what are our products? Our products are our home care. Keep your home clean with good products that are non-toxic and non-caustic. Economical, fantastically economical. I mean, our disinfectant is I think it works out to about 3 Rand a litre. Now, I don't know where you can get 3 Rand a litre for your disinfectant. So that's just one product. Then your nutritional care. It's not up to the doctors. In fact, if you're relying on the doctors to care for your health, forget it. You need nutritional health. You need to sort out yourself. I say that, I can remember going to doctors when you walked in, they took your blood pressure, they took your pulse, that they looked at you and they actually made a diagnosis. Now you go in there, even if you tablets, they still don't take your blood pressure, and they're looking at their screen to see if you say you've got a headache, then they'll have a look. And I don't know. I'm not going down that route. So just take care of your health. And in your skin care, your skin is your biggest organ, as we know. And our skin range is fantastic. It's totally organic. And I'm not going to elaborate on products. Personal care, also everything you need, from shower, shampoos, body lotions, fantastic. And then our herb range is quite small, but that's not because of our herbal range. It's because of our pharmaceutical
Sapra.
Sean, tell us.
It's called SAHPRA, South African Health Regulators Association, or Health Products Regulators Association, or Regulation Association.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That one. They keep banning all sorts of tiny little things that are herbs that are very, very good for us. But we do still have our aloe vera, and we've still got our mind enhancement, and we've still got our tea. And so we've got a few things which we are very thankful for. Thank you, Sean. Right. How do we do the business? Well, we've got wonderful products. So the best thing to do is you cut out those middlemen that you would have to pay if you went to a supermarket. To come to your table, it's got to be delivered to the supermarket, and it goes through a whole lot of people. It goes through housing, it goes through transport, even reps. Who's that? Norma?
Norma must mute.
No, it's fine. I don't mind if you chirp in. I'd like it. I'd like it. So there's a lot of things that go in between there. So use your own products. Cut out those middlemen. And then you'll start to save money. I've just told you about one of our home care products where you save money. So use your own products, get to know them, get to love them. And I know we will never use anything else in our home other than our own products that we can buy from Neolife. When we first started, I cleared out my whole range of what I had in my house, and I replaced it with everything I could from Neolife. And then what we want you to do is share the good news, share the opportunity. Just tell people that they can buy directly from the distribution center at a discount. Share. And some people might be a bit skeptical. They might not believe you. They might say, okay, but I want to try the products first, which is fine. They can become your customers. You need customers. So who do you find? Who do you look for? You look for the needy, people who want to save money, or who want extra money, who want to be their own boss, who wants to have extra time with their family, and who want to be healthy. Don't get anyone who really is quite happy going to work for a boss. It's their security. It's their option. It's their choice. So, and there's no need to give up your present employment. You can carry on working and just put in a few extra hours a week, 5 to 10 hours a week. Nobody works on a Friday, on a Saturday anymore. Nobody works on a Sunday anymore. When we started, it was after church, invited a few people around for a lunch or for tea, and we would just show them what we did. So that's so really. Anyway, there's low overheads in this business. It's flexi time. You choose. No staff, no risk. That's what made me take, is no risk. Passive income, which is fantastic. Got a lady who is over 90 years old. Still, she's passed on now, but she was still earning a good income when she passed on from work that she hadn't done for about 10 years. So for 10 years, she did nothing, but her group, her team, carried her through with a good income. That's passive income. No machinery equipment and home. So there's no overhead. And lots of overseas travel. If you want it, if you work for it, it's free. So carry on. Step one, how does it work? It starts, because we are working with products and we're working right over various countries, over 50 countries, your system is very different. So to just work at all the time to change exchange rates, we just say 100 points. And we just mention that you start with 100 points each. So if you've got 100 points, then you'll pick up your network, okay? And there's those companies where, say, for instance, you decide you're not, or you can't, or you don't want to get your 100 points this month. You don't lose your subscription. You don't lose your place. And when you do your 100 PV again, you come straight back online, okay? I don't quite know how you get your figures, because the figures are now very, very different. If you own PitchBook, don't copy the figures, all right? But what we say is you get 2 people. Let start all over again. Next month, well, this month we can get 2 people in, just 2. And the following month, you help them find 2.
This is basically the napkin presentation.
Yes, as the napkin presentation. That's quite right. And the next month, you just get 2. So, and you help those to also get 2. So 2, and then your 2 gets 2, that's 4. Then those 2 get 2, that's 8. Those 2 get 2, that's 6. There's 32 people you can have in 1, 2, 3, 4 months. 32 people, and you will earn, it's definitely more than 2,500 Rand now. 32, yeah. Okay, so it'll be definitely more than that. All right. Now let's just add another 3 people. Instead of getting 2, get 5. And then same time, 4 months later, you've got 780. But we don't advise you do that. We advise that you just build your business and help every single person that you bring in your business 3D, because just having one close to you is not duplication. And this is the key, is duplicate. So you're duplicating yourself. You get someone in, you get 2 people in, duplicate yourself by teaching them what to do. They get 2 people in, you watch them and see that they're doing it right, and then they get 2 people in, etc., etc. It's quite doable. In fact, very doable. Step 2. What happened to our, right? The first time you get a few in, get your 100 points, and you few customers, and you get your people, and that is when Sean's presentation comes into play. Because if you get your 6 people, it's 6 after your few months, you will earn 150 Rand, because you will be a manager. Get another few people and get 1,000 points, around about 1,200, 300. More, but where we are heading is for a director. I'm a director. There's no limit to income, but as a director, you're earning profit from your customers. You're saving money from your own consumables that you buy from, and you're getting money from your group, your bonuses. A director nowadays is earning around about 6,000 to 7,000 rand. If you've already got a team, it depends on your structure, because we've got a director in our business who earns around about 13,000, 14,000 rand a month as a director, with just a lot of people just buying a little bit of products every month, and it just makes her become a director. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, next one, Sean. Right, to get started, there's a various entry points. The one that I would really like to suggest, don't look at the money, because this is an old presentation, as I explained to you before. You must ask the person that invited you. Just say, what is the entrance? Do I have to buy a kit? And you must buy a kit. And I would always, and I always do, I always recommend the home care range. Because if your home is not toxic free, no matter how well you feed your body, you're not going to win, because you need a toxic free environment, which is very difficult in this day and age, we tell you. You need to look into the future. Where will you be? Will you be, oh, look at that, those sad people, or those happy people? It's actually your choice. Next one. So it's your life. Take control, and we will help you as much as we can. But it's your life and it's your business. But we've got so much support. We've got some support from Your Life. We've got support from Eagle Team. We've got support for the person who sponsored you. And we've got support from their sponsor and even their sponsor. So we would love to welcome you on board. Thank you very much.
Right, thanks.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I'm pretty rusty. Because now we've got our new plan, we've got our new whatever we do. But I think that a pitch book would still work. So if we, especially with people who are quite far away from us, by that I mean 3-4 deep, just to keep them on track, they can go take that pitch book and they can go and show someone tomorrow. Because that is what makes this business work, is excitement. Okay, any comments? I think you can stop recording, Sean.
I just want to add
John?
just something. When we do that presentation, it's vitally important not to make it a lecture. So if you got those things on your paper, involve them. Like people do this for part-time work and they do that. Can any of you at this on the screen, have you ever done any part-time work before in your life? What have you done? Can I replace that question? You look as though you're all frozen. Is there anyone on this Zoom tonight have ever done anything part-time to earn extra income other than what they were getting?
Yes.
I suppose so.
Well, what have you done?
Way back when I was studying, I was an extra on a couple of commercials and TV series shows, and also helped with stock taking in a couple of different shops around the area and got paid for that.
Well done. And you were so shy at that stage either as well. Anyone else done anything? Ansi, have you ever done anything?
Yeah, I've been helping out in a aftercare school. Yeah, for quite a few years.
So that's what I'm talking about. It's obviously you own a pitch book, and I've got mine in a cover, and I just turn the pages. and you have it. If you have a look at doing the presentation, you don't have to turn it round upside down so it faces them. You can actually just read it and let it just on the side, then just turn the pages and just describe it. It keeps you on track as well. But again, ask them to involve them so it's not just a lecture. It's a discussion, if you'd like to use that word. But look at the one that Sean's just got on the screen that we've had taped tonight. You've got to tweak it quite a bit to make it updated. It's I think, I don't know how many years back this is, about maybe
30.
7 or 15, I don't know. But the new figures you can put there, don't clutter it too much with complicated scenarios. You see that napkin cells are put in there. I think you recognize that straight away. But Sean's given us other napkins. So take from what Sean's given us already and make your presentation on that. That's a very good key for us to start on. Even if you start with that in the beginning. And I like the way Sean said, there are various types of selling. You've got the supermarket, you've got direct sales, and he went through that at 1.8 billion rand, which is our industry now. So use those figures in your presentation. You can actually do a slick little presentation, and it's not for you, it's for your downline. I need you. What Debbie's thinking is that if we get this right, you've got a lot of people that are fully equipped on day one that they can do a full-blown presentation just by turning the paper and explaining, provided they know what they're talking about. You can just explain what's on the paper. So it's very simple and it's fun, as Debbie said. Okay.